Okay, we're going to work on some solid perfume sticks, and these are fun. I have to give credit to a customer and who's become a good friend, Michelle Carr, for getting me onto this. I had heard of these, and I know that the company Lush sells them, and they're a pretty hot item over there. And I thought, you know, with Christmas coming up, it's September now, but Christmas is coming up, this would actually make a fantastic gift. So we worked on different recipe combinations, and I wanted to keep this as simple as possible, and I did some research to find what recipes online were saying. And then with Michelle's help, we kind of came up with a good recipe that should work great for you. And if you can only smell my lotion room right now, it's just, I love the smell I'm smelling right now, because I went ahead and pre-arranged my essential oils for my own perfume blend that I decided to come up with. And I have that, the sheet in the ebook of the My Buttered Life Personal Edition that will help walk you through how to create your own blend. So by choosing some different essential oils from the different notes that you can choose from, you can come up with your own blend. And I'm really enjoying, although it's a little bit almost intoxicating in here right now with the scent. So we're going to start with the same method as most of the recipes, where you add your beeswax. And then this time we're not using coconut oil and we're not using shea butter, but we are using a carrier oil, which you have a lot of choices. It's basically, it needs to be a liquid oil that's liquid at room temperature. So coconut oil is the one that I decided not to try to force into this recipe, because this will work fine without it. And the carrier oil that I am using, if I can find it, oh, it's here. I'm going to use grapeseed oil. I have it on hand, so I'm going to pour that in. And then we're going to melt that down in the double boiler, and then come back and add our essential oils, and I'll talk about how I chose my essential oils. Okay, now comes the fun part. We're going to add our essential oils, which I recommend that you have pretty much put together ahead of time before this step, because you don't want this to cool too quickly and then have a hard time blending it all in. So I have my essential oils. I stirred ahead of time, and refer to that chart on what kinds of notes to choose from. Okay, your base, your top, and your bottom note. And for mine, I chose for my base note frankincense. So there's the least amount of frankincense essential oil in there. And then for my middle note, I chose, it's spelled Y-L-A-N-G, and the way that it's pronounced is ylang ylang, and that was my middle base. So I mean my middle note, and for that it let's see here, the ratio is 1 to 2 to 4. So I have in mine the 1 would be the frankincense, the 2 would be the ylang ylang, and then my top note, which is the one that evaporates the quickest, I did orange. So with that kind of combination, it smells really nice. It's kind of a little bit of a sweet scent to it. It's not a real heavy scent. So you mix those in. The type of containers you can use, these are kind of like glue stick size. I really like that size. And then I have some extra small ones, like regular lip balm tubes, just in case I need those. I'm not sure how far this will go. So, and then I thought, those are nice little gift-giving sizes, the lip balm tubes, and since I obviously have a lot of those. So I would recommend, actually pouring is going to work out okay. Otherwise, use a medicine dropper to pour that in, which is what I would definitely do for the small ones. But this is already kind of hardening. If it hardens too quickly, by the time you get to it, then warm it back up and then pour. So you do have to kind of work quick. Ooh, there we go, that one. Thankfully you can wipe it off if it goes a little bit over it, but the other, in fact I'm going to do that. You can also use just a regular round tin. Buy those at Specialty Bottle or Paper Mart. I'm going to go ahead and put one in a round tin. They have smaller ones than this, but I happen to have these handy, so that's just a nice container, especially for gift giving. These would be so great as stocking stuffers. Work fast because that medicine dropper will also harden on the inside. You can top off your containers. And again, come up with your own blend. Don't get too intimidated by the fact that you don't know what to start with. Use that resource page that I have in the ebook to decide what type of combination you have, because it can get expensive. Obviously, there's some essential oils are very expensive. Another thing to watch out for on essential oils is make sure it does not say that it's a blend. If you are buying jasmine, for example, if it's a very expensive, you're probably buying pure jasmine, but it's most likely actually combined with another essential oil or a carrier oil that you may not be aware of. So just keep that in mind if you're shopping for essential oils. So this is just, you apply it to wherever you would apply perfume, and it's nice to keep in your purse, keep handy, and just kind of pull it out. It doesn't evaporate as quickly as it would an alcohol perfume, so this should last longer on your skin. And it's just a fun, unique gift to give, and something that you can have your own personal customized scent for. So if you have any questions at all, email me at renee@hardlotion.com.